the obvious, just got to be disappointed at the team's inability to close out the game. Can you just talk about that and what went wrong there?
You look at it one of two ways, Maz. You could look at some of the chances maybe that Georgie or Reed or some of the guys produced, or you could say, and those are young kids. That's my point. My point is that those are young kids. They try. They do their best. They're energetic. They do their things. They got tremendous potential. Or you could say, where is the group leadership at 2-1 to connect a bunch of passes and just kill the game with good possession, make them chase the ball, no extended. They're 55% to 45% possession. That's not good enough. When you're up 2-1, I get it. The team that's up by a goal, kind of drops in or, does whatever they can to hold on the lead, but not here at home. We're actually the home team. I don't care if it's 2-1. We should be controlling tempo and creating the chances that we did.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, so I guess to follow up on that, what do you chalk that up to? Why wasn't there, what were you not able to do to control the game in the second half?
Jeremiah, I'm gonna have to take a long look at the film and take a look at my decisions, to keep kind of basically the same squad, where the rotation should have been there. Danny Leva again came on, had a good shift in there. Josh is energetic, you can see there. I gotta make those choices because we got one more close Wednesday, Saturday coming up here pretty quick. But what I would expect is that if our team, understand they had 1 day less rest than San Jose. But if you're not feeling it physically, then up here you can still play smart. You can still connect passes in the first half. Establish your tempo. But I guess we did that. Because we went down 1, came back 2-1, should have closed the game out. Should have closed the game out 2-1 at a minimum. At a minimum.
All right, we'll make our way to this side of the room, starting with Nico Moreno.
Brian, some clear opportunities missed. You mentioned that, but when a game that is essentially in your control that you can kill, how much of that falls on you and your substitutions, the patterns of your substitutions, rather than the players?
Sure. I accept all the responsibility for the substitutions and the starting lineup, for sure.
Question here? Nope. Anything else on this side of the room? All right, we'll come back over here. A reminder, if you're on Zoom, please hit that raise hand function button. Jeremiah will come back your way.
Defensively, both goals came from, kind of weird situations that I'm guessing that you probably don't want to give up. How did you see those?
I don't know where we're going to end up this year statistically, but I know before the game we were pretty darn good, pretty high up as far as expected goals against, shots against, actual total goals against, third, whatever, second, third, whatever it was. But those 2 goals were not great goals to give up. Not at all. Not at all. First one, giveaway. Second giveaway. Lands to their best guy. The decision for Steph to come out. Is he thinking about the last play that he had? Just the defending inside the box, life or death. Second one was even worse. We train how to defend against players running into that zone. Center back covers it if they can. Midfielders have to chase sometimes. But then the responsibility of the 2 center backs to cover their areas when the ball's coming across, you know, I'm not pinning that all on Alex. This guy came from over his shoulder. You know, that's a team goal that's just poor in a lot of different areas. But it stemmed from, again, we couldn't establish any sort of possession and close the game out with just controlling the tempo.
All right, Maz, we'll go to you next, and then after that, Felipe Makeda, I see on Zoom, will come your way. Maz, go for it, please.
Yeah, Brian, you said there's lack of possession, but my question is, even on the 2 goals that you scored, I mean, they were opportunistic goals, except Jordan's second one where he being off the left eye and did a great. But did you feel that you created the chances? Could you have
Our
created the
transition
chances?
game in the second half was very good, we just couldn't finish plays. I mean, again, I'm not gonna sit there and say a kid who's played 3 games for the first team could do better, or Reed, or, you know, guys like that, but we needed to be better in those moments. And, you know, movement ahead of the ball, some of the stuff that we talked about, you know, De La Vega getting his feet wet back into the game. You know, he finds a 1 pass to Alex in the first half, comes in with the left foot, maybe it's 3-1 at halftime. I mean, there were some good moments, but it doesn't matter. You gotta actually finish the play.
All right, Felipe, over to you on Zoom.
Thank you, Alex. Coach Brian, fueron los goles que el equipo dio, las desatenciones defensivas, lo que incidió más en el resultado, o fueron los que marcaron a la ofensiva los que incidieron en el resultado del partido?
Coach, was the mistakes on defense what defined the game, or actually the lack of goals in the front that defined the
It
result?
was a combination of both, Felipe. I already talked about the 2 goals we gave up. I think we can do better. We are better. And then, you know, the 2 goals we scored plus the chances we created, we should have had more. I think it was a combination of the 2.
Creo, Felipe, que fue una combinación de los dos. Definitivamente en los goles que conseguimos, nosotros jugamos mejor que eso y podríamos haberlos evitado. Y luego en los goles que nosotros conseguimos, hubieron oportunidades adicionales que hemos debido concretar también. Y la combinación de todas esas cosas habrían ayudado a tener un mejor resultado.
All right, we'll come back in here and go over to Diego, and then Nico, we might let you close us out here.
Buenas noches. ¿Cree usted que uno de los errores fue dar el partido por ganado? Y considerando que Ruiz Díaz es uno de los que más goles le ha hecho al San José, ¿por qué no se le consideró dentro de los cambios? Gracias.
Do you believe that one of the mistakes was that the team gave or assumed that the game was already won? And then the second question is, since Raúl Ruiz Díaz has been one of the players who have scored the most against San Jose, why he wouldn't come in?
So, no, to your first question. And then as far as Raúl is concerned, look, Raúl has had success against San Jose, but in the second half again, you know, when they had pushed us back, I thought our transition moments with Jordan up front were very dangerous and very effective. Now, that doesn't mean that Raúl couldn't have helped us establish tempo. There, your question is good. But at the time, I went with the decision to bring Georgie and Reed, fresh legs, as wingers, and leave Jordan up top because of the transition.
Con relación a tu primera pregunta, en realidad no creo que haya sido que hayan asumido que el partido ya estaba ganado. Y con relación a tu segunda pregunta, con respecto a Raúl, sí, efectivamente Raúl ha tenido éxito con San José anteriormente. Sin embargo, pensé que en el juego que estamos teniendo de transición, dejar a Jordan al frente era una buena decisión. y a pesar de que sí creo que Raúl nos podría haber ayudado adelante, debido a las condiciones del partido, creí que dejar a Jordan, otra vez por el tema de la transición, dejar a Jordan al frente, con la ayuda de Georgie y Reed, podían seguir causando peligro en el frente.
Gracias.
All right, Nico, last one to you.
Additionally to being good at transition, Jordan got a brace. He scores 13 goals, which I think that's the max he's had in the regular season. He's played wing, he's played up top. I just want to get your thoughts on that achievement for Jordan Morris.
It's a good achievement. I'm sure he wishes he had the last kind of outside of the right foot, you know, where the goalkeeper makes a save. He's had a good season. You know, I think there's room for growth there as a number 9, but, you know, it's a good storyline. You know, it's a local kid, overcome some adversity, you know, is trying to make a name for himself. So tonight was one of his, you know, better performances. I thought he responded to the challenges I gave to him defensively, put some energy in there, so I have to give him credit for that, and he got the 2 goals.
All right, thanks. So the locker room's open.